what to do when you're in a foul mood. There's so many times when I have gone about my day and all of a sudden I've just got in a really bad mood, and it's kind of like it's come from nowhere, and I'm like, what are you doing here? I didn't ask for you to come into my life right now, but you have shown up and I'm not happy about this. And no matter what you do, you still deep within have this mood, and it's annoying because it's controlling how you speak to people. It's controlling how you speak to yourself. It's controlling the steps that you take in your day. And you're like, seriously, what is going on right now? When you have situations like this, when you feel like your mood has all of a sudden come from nowhere, you've gone into this bad mood, there are things that you can do. And the things that I encourage you to do are to take a step away from whatever you're doing, whoever you're with, and take a moment for yourself. And there may be an opportunity for you to release something. And don't be scared of that, because that is a normal human process to let go and bring up something that's trapped, and maybe a trapped emotion, or it may just be that something's triggered you subconsciously and you need to let it go, let it out, because holding it in is actually going to damage your health, especially in the long run if you hold stuff like this internally forever. But it's also going to continue to hold you in that bad mood. As soon as we can release it and let it go, we'll shift that bad mood. And actually, there are other ways that you can shift your mood. And there are people, famous people out there like Tony Robbins, who says you can change your mental state by literally just like, pretending you've won the lottery and like, woo, and like, jumping in the air. And I get it. I get that's a great way to change your mental state. But if you are actually feeling a certain way because you're not addressing an emotion, that is another story. You can't just jump around for joy when you've got this emotion that needs to be let go and released. It's not going to work, in my opinion. It's not going to work by covering up that sadness or that deep inner, whatever it is, feeling that you are not addressing, by just covering up with some happy dancing. And don't get me wrong, I used to do that all the time, but guess what? These feelings and emotions, they caught up with me, and my bad mood would come up again and again and again. And I realised that it was doing myself a disservice to ignore those feelings, to ignore that bad mood, and ignore the triggers and whatever was, not allowing me to feel good. So when these things come up for you, just know that you can take some time for yourself. So take some time for yourself, go in your room, go in a room that you feel comfortable in, and just breathe, go inwards, ask yourself why you're in a bad mood, have a think, and actually don't let your mind come into it much at all. But maybe just put your hands on your heart and your tummy and just breathe. And if some emotion comes up, brilliant, let it go. Bring it up, release it. And then you have more room for joy.